Und damit recht herzlich willkommen zu The Walking Dead Staffel 1 und Episode 1. Ich habe jetzt eine ganze Weile lang überlegt, ob ich wirklich noch die Staffel 1 Let's Playen soll, so kurz bevor die zweite Staffel rauskommt. Und ich habe mich entschieden, ja, für die Komplettheit ist es vielleicht doch nicht schlecht, wenn ich dann doch beide, also Staffel 1 und 2 auf dem Kanal habe, damit ihr sehen könnt, wie ich mich denn in Staffel 1 entschieden habe, welche Entscheidungen ich getroffen habe und wie sie sich vielleicht auch auf die zweite Staffel auswirken, das weiß ich ja noch nicht. Und ja, ihr seht, das ist schon sehr praktisch, wenn man dann doch beides auf dem Kanal hat, deswegen los geht's.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
Every time?
Every time.
We got what looks like a 1091E near page 3X285. All cars asked to keep on the lookout for...
I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
You're from Macon, then?
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. I always wanted to work a murder case, like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in, with all due respect. A real shame, that is. Hell, the whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Be advised, medical personnel en route to Hartsfield, various 1020 coming in.
I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Sure.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Riot in progress. All officers are available for incoming 217. Rolling calls and dispatches to all locations.
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're
All
sitting.
officers are available for incoming 217.
Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
Man.
Man? Not even close. They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so. Watch out! This other time...
thirsty. Ah! Fuck! My leg! Hey! Hey, officer! Are you alright? I'm still cuffed back here! Officer? Oh, that doesn't look good. He wasn't ejected from the car. He's not moving.
Ja, der steht auch mal erstmal so schnell nicht wieder auf. Wir müssen uns natürlich erstmal hier befreien. Nach dieser unglücklichen Zwischenfall.
Drag myself out that window.
Ja, da ging es auch ganz schön tief runter, ne? Oh. Wenn ich so knacken höre, oh. Ich hasse dieses Geräusch.
Officer?
Na, schauen wir mal nach, was er denn hat, hier der Gute.
God damn.
Da sind schon mal die Schlüssel. Sehr gut. Können wir uns schon mal befreien.
Shit.
Ah, ganz schön ungeschickt, der Herr. So, jetzt aber bitte genau zielen, mein Freund, ne? Sehr gut, wir sind frei. Oh, er lebt noch.
Officer?
Aber nicht mehr so ganz.
Holy shit!
Ja, der ist nicht mehr ganz so gut drauf. Der will uns nämlich an die Haut.
Get away from me!
Ja, das wird jetzt auch nicht mehr helfen, das zu sagen. Wir müssen hier schnell die Schrotflinte schnappen. Beeil dich. Ja, ihr seht schon, hier Mr. Ungeschickt, ja.
Don't make me do this!
Was ein Start, ne?
Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
Warum habe ich jetzt eigentlich eine Trophäe gekriegt? Ich meine, ich habe das Spiel ja schon ein paar Mal durchgespielt. Okay, das ist irgendwie... Ach so, stimmt. Ich sollte mich natürlich erstmal nach dem Geräusch umsehen, bevor etwas passiert. Oh, der Arme. Ja, wie gesagt, Mr. Ungeschickt. Das werden wir noch ein paar Mal sehen. Oh je, sind das viele, ne? Oh je. Da ein Zaun. Schnell rüber, mein Freund. Rette dich. Mann, haben wir ein Glück, dass da gerade jemand geschossen hat. Genau, erstmal tief durchatmen, hast du recht.
Hello? Anybody?
glaube, ich habe auch, als die Demo von dem Spiel rauskam, ich glaube, ich habe die Demo 6, 7 Mal gespielt oder so. Weil ich das einfach so gut fand.
Hello? Anybody home? I need a little help.
Machen wir mal auf.
Coming in. Don't shoot, okay?
Ja, das sollte man in Amerika immer sagen. Bitte nicht schießen. Das kann...
Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
Oh je, was ist denn hier passiert? Sieht schon mal nicht schön aus.
People might need more help than I do.
Ja, das kann gut sein. Ein Malbuch mit einem Einhorn. Schön. Eine Fruchtschale.
It's fake. Damn.
Also, wer hat denn unechtes... Ja, hören wir erstmal... Ah, nee, noch nicht. Gucken wir uns mal die Blutlache an.
Jesus.
Ja, nicht schön. Also, das ist so ein typischer Moment, wo man sich denkt, ne? Also, du hast doch gerade die Blutlache gesehen und rutscht trotzdem aus. Okay, hier haben wir ein paar Fußspuren noch.
What's that beeping?
Ja, das ist der Anrufbeantworter, aber den hören wir uns noch nicht an. Wir gucken uns hier erst noch ein wenig um. Was haben wir da? Ein Walkie-Talkie. Das kann man schon mal immer gebrauchen. So, ich würde sagen, dann trinken wir noch einen Schluck Wasser. Denn Dehydration ist der größte Feind. Ja, was ich ja eigentlich sagen wollte, ne? Wer hat denn falsches Obst, also nur zu Deko-Zwecken in seiner Küche? Und jetzt konnte er auch einfach drüber laufen, finde ich faszinierend.
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Marietta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you. Daddy?
Huh? Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think, where the boats are.
Where are you?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
Oh je, was kommt da denn auf uns zu? Und Mr. Ungeschickt schlägt zu, dass er da sich nicht das Genick gebrochen hat, grenzt auch an ein Wunder. Ah, geh weg von mir. Oh, das ist gut, Kleine. Gib mir den Hammer. Den kann ich gut gebrauchen. Schnell den Hammer. Danke. Drauf. Okay, es zuckt noch. Nochmal. Ist sie tot? Nein, immer noch nicht. Und jetzt nochmal. Gehen wir lieber nochmal Nummer sicher. Also jetzt sollte sie tot sein. Das ärgert mich jetzt echt mit den Trophäen ein bisschen, dass die da jetzt dauernd reinplinken müssen, obwohl ich das schon hab. Merkwürdig, naja. Oh je.
Did you kill it?
Yes.
It's okay. I think she was a monster.
I think so too. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh.
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
What should we do now?
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Let's go. Stay close to me.
Ja, und hier hat sich schon das erste kleine Ereignis, die kleine erste Entscheidung, die wir getroffen haben, dunkel oder hell, entscheidet nämlich... Boah, ich spoiler hier mitten im Spiel. Das schneide ich raus. Oh, wen haben wir denn da?
Oh, man.
I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate.
This sucks.
Oh, it's hot this night.
Ich hab dich nein. Das klingt so lustig.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea. Hey, man!
Holy shit!
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Phew. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
Do you know what the hell this is?
No idea. So you've seen them then?
You could say that.
I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not a dad. I'm just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone? Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
Them monsters coming.
We gotta go.
Lee, quick, let's go.
Schieb, Junge. Kräftiger. Das reicht noch nicht. Ja, Clementine, sehr gut. Hilf uns. Warum hilft der Typ uns eigentlich nicht? Warum muss die Kleine uns helfen?
For just some guy, it seems like you saved a bunch of lives today.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay, then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
Nobody.
Is that so?
Yeah, it is.
You said we. That's all. House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there, and we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad, so I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
Teenage girl with her guts spilled out on the floor stood up from the dead and tried to bite me.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. You should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose.
Eigentlich hätte er die Wunde jetzt schon reinigen müssen, damit sich's erst gar nicht infiziert, ne? Also, naja. Und der Herschel will Arzt sein, okay, wenn auch kein...
It smells like
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
I miss my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
love you, baby.
Hey, get up.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. They call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
I'll see what the girl would like.
Ah, gotta consult the missus. I understand. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Hey there, girls. How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Gut, dann sprechen wir mal noch mit dem netten Herrn hier, dem Kenny.
Hey there, Kenny. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat?
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying.
Delfine, du
Katja
Sau.
wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katja's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
Need any help?
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I think I've got it handled okay. Long as I keep her safe, I think I'm doing all right.
With those things out there, maybe. Sure, that's enough. But you gotta ask yourself if you're the type of guy who can do better than that if her parents don't show up.
I'll keep that in mind. See you.
Gut. Ich würde mal sagen, dann helfen wir mal Sean beim Bau des Zaunes. Der müsste hier hinten sein. Genau. Wir können uns ein bisschen porten. So, aber sprechen wir erstmal mit Duck.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor.
Na, spiel da bitte nicht zu viel dran rum.
Lift with your back, Sean.
Naja, ist gut.
Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Kein Problem.
My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, I had to shoot one.
I could shoot one, maybe, if it were far away. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
Okay. Dann helfen wir mal Herschel in der Scheune. Oh, das ging aber schnell.
You should know that if you weren't leaving with Kenny today, I wouldn't stand for your lack of honesty last night.
I'm not sure I'd follow.
I ain't dumb. I caught you in that lie last night about who you were with in that car. And honestly, I don't even want to know. How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah, I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Go! I'll get my gun!
Oh nein, was hat Duck denn da schon wieder gemacht? So, wem helfen wir? Dem Jungen oder Sean? Ich entscheide mich mal für Sean. Okay, wir können nichts machen. Wenn wir hier mal das Brett schlagen auf die ein. Okay, das war nicht sonderlich effektiv. Ich sehe gerade hier, die Rocker backen sich so ein bisschen an den Händen rum. Ja. Da seht ihr, wie die Finger da so rumbacken. Es ist sehr merkwürdig. Das sehe ich jetzt auch zum ersten Mal. Ja, wir konnten leider nichts mehr für ihn tun.
I'm okay, Pop. I'm okay.
I can fix you, don't worry. We'll stitch you up.
It almost got me, man. Lee tried to save me.
I know, son.
Die Finger da. Es ist so eine schlimme Szene. Und die Monster müssen es verpacken, ey.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Your son is alive.
You don't get to be sorry!
You tried to help him, but this piece of shit let him die.
I wasn't strong enough. I'm sorry.
If your girl is ever trapped, you better hope you get stronger, or your friends aren't cowards.
Please. Just go.
Get out and never come back.
Ey. Oh Gott, die Viecher.
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it.